Well, hi, good morning. Thanks so much for joining me here in my shop. It's October, oh my gosh, it's October 2nd. And today I'm going to be reassembling this radio and finishing it off. I've got all the parts out here on my bench. It's been a few days since I posted a video, and that's because I've spent my time sorting through a lot of vacuum tubes. And that's where my time went. So now I'm back to fixing radios here. And what have I got to do? So I got to sort out the light bulb situation in the radio. Got to install the clock, wire it up properly, and not much more than that. Everything's been cleaned up. I've cleaned up the cabinet here. Beautiful. This is a beautiful red cabinet, and it looks just a little bit purpley in the camera, but it's not. It's a nice red cabinet, beautiful looking. Great, so I'm going to go ahead and try to put this thing back together. We'll see what it looks like and what it sounds like. Okay, well, it's taken quite a while to get to this spot simply because this outer ring on the clock was extremely hard to fit back on. Just a puzzly thing. Took me a long time, but I got it on, got the clock in. So now I just want to power up the radio. I have not wired in the clock. The radio still has a permanent jumper, so it's on all the time. I want to switch it on and see what happens with the light I put in here, which I'm suspecting is stupidly bright. But let's find out here. Okay. And we want to make sure the volume's down. Here we go. And where's the light? The radio's, what happened? Did I put a dead light bulb in there? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, I'll pop the radio out. I guess I could have tested the light bulb ahead of time. Thought it was brand new. Sometimes the part you figure will be simple, like just putting it back in the cabinet, turns out to be the hard part of the whole thing. Now, how come you didn't come on, Mr. Light? I wonder if somehow I've managed to power the radio without powering the light bulb. Sure looks okay. Just grab my meter once I find it. My shop is turned upside down while I was doing all the tube stuff, and I no longer have. Here it is, right here, for crying out loud. So maybe what's happened here is I've managed to power up the radio with a short, but didn't power up the light bulb. So the light bulb wires are right here on the outlet. The outlet is powered from these two brown wires. One comes to this position, and the other one goes to a rectifier tube pin. Hey, what's going on here? I mean, this is an outlet, so it should be powered directly from the outlet, and usually not switched in a radio like this. is follow it this way. The power comes in, follows my jumper to here, energizing part of the light. The other side is here. And was I mistaken about that light bulb? It's not 120 volts. They are using the tap, or maybe that other light bulb was wrong. I mean, I don't know. You know, where's the other light bulb? Here it is. I really just assumed this was a 120 volt light bulb. I'm looking for anything it says on it that might indicate what it is. This was my replacement bulb. This is the original here, this red one. I have the feeling I misinterpreted this radio, and it's actually looking for a low voltage bulb in there of this sort. No, I wish it said on it what it was. It's got a lot of filament in there. Let's look again. If the wire is coming off of one terminal in the rectifier tube and there's nothing else on that terminal, then it must be the case that it's picked off the tap. Let's get the terminal number for that. The heater tap. So that's pin number 1, 2, 3, pin 4. Pin 4 on a 35W4. Pin 4 on a 35W4. 35W4. Pin 4 is the, not the tap, it's the outside of the heater. The tap is on 6. 35W4. 35W4. Tap is on 6. So we count 6 here. 6 is open. So, oh, they're using the light bulb as a voltage dropper. Wait a minute, how did these bulbs come? These came on with this light not showing up because the light. Wait a minute, these have come on the whole time when I've had no bulb in there. They can't be in series. They can't be in series. Then I'm following the wires wrong. How do you like that? I am following them wrong. I snuck in another wire back here, so I'm coming along on 2 wires here, and by the time I get out here I'm on a different wire. Okay, that's my mistake. So this, I'm sure, I mean, this is right down the outlet. It has to be 120 volts. It can't be anything else. Cannot be anything else. So you know, you only want the light to come on when the radio comes on. I don't know how I could have done this so that the light doesn't get power. Does the light get power? Is this getting power? Jeepers creepers. This will be a 120 volt test here, or close to it. Everything okay? Safe to go. 108 volts. It's all there. So why didn't you come on? You're not making contact in the socket. I didn't screw it in tight enough. Yeah, it's a light bulb. Yeah, who cares about these complex vacuum tubes and all that stuff? It's all about the light bulb. All looks well. Yeah, you know, that feels like it's stopping short. You know, I may not have just screwed it in all the way. Yeah. It's the old light bulb trick. Here we go. There it is. Okay. Now I have to put this all back in the radio cabinet, because the objective is to find out what this guy looks like. It seems that with every project I tend to put the radio back in the cabinet 4 or 5 times before before I finally get everything right. Okay, ready now for another test. Just stand up the antenna. Make sure the clock wires aren't somewhere scary. They kind of are. They got jammed up in here. Oh, wait a minute. There. Okay. Don't want a wire to find its way, a loose wire to find its way underneath the chassis, and then bingo. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. Show me the light. Ah, there's the light. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know, it's hot in the middle and a little dull out there. What do you expect? One bulb. Nice. Okay, turn it off. Now I've got to figure out the wiring of the clock. Means this has to come back out. Lock the antenna back on. Okay, now I need to kind of put this where I can work on it. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to solder back these wires. See what we got. Okay, monumental struggle putting this guy back together. Well, I've got him completely back together now. I'm going to power him up. The switch is off to the radio. The radio should not come on. Light should not come on. But the clock should start running as soon as I apply power. Let the truth be known. Here we go. And the clock is running. And the radio is on. How come the radio's on? It shouldn't be on. So one of the things I've been unable to find out right up until this moment is, do the clock switches actually operate properly? And maybe I'm going to find out they don't. 590 at 590. That's good. Okay, here we go.
It's good offenses with the Yankees, right? And it's in their ballpark. Actually, sorry, it was in Cleveland, right? Yeah, it's in Cleveland. But either way, I'm looking at it and saying
maybe it's overpowered with the sleep timer or something like that right now. So this is the alarm. Pull on. Off. Push it. So the alarm is off. Maybe the sleep timer got on somehow. Ha ha ha. Lucky me. Okay. Now we'll turn the set on. Oh, bingo. Hey, thumbs up. Yeah, unfortunately I could not find a knob for this guy. These knobs are scarce because I think they break quite a bit. This driving of the pin through the knob to restore its ability to grip in here is a great idea. I like that. It's a little crude, but it works really well. I like that idea. Too bad we don't have the other knob, and I don't have a replacement for it. But there we are. It's 8 o'clock. No, it's actually 10:39 in here this morning. And hey, there it is. Another project done.
nobody was supposed to touch with the Arizona Cardinals. They qualified for the
Wonderful.
Kyler Murray just keeps turned into
19. You know they're going to be testing days in a row, right? They test almost every day.
So it's picking up the French station here. That's really good. That's pretty good for a radio. Fantastic. Turn it off. Hey, thumbs up. Great. So I don't know really if the sleep timer works. I'm not gonna investigate that. The owner can investigate that kind of stuff because there's nothing I can really do about it. So there we are. There it is. Lovely. Beautiful red radio. Lovely. Okay, thanks a lot for watching the series, and the good news is I've received parts I've been waiting for so I can complete a couple other projects I've been waiting. So that's what I'm going to be doing. The next couple of days I'll be completing a couple of projects before we get on to another brand new one. Great. Thanks a lot for watching, and hope you enjoy your day.